Alright, this is going to be my live demonstration video. I'm out here behind my house, and what I'm going to show you guys today is how to correctly pump up a basketball. So, I've got my pump right here, and I've got the basketball. And so first things first, if you notice, we got to locate where the pump will go into the ball, and so there's this little black circle here with a hole in it. One important feature of the pump is that you are going to have to you're going to have a needle on it, and so that's what this piece is right here, if you can see that. So I'm gonna just use a little bit of my spit and lubricate the needle. This helps it from getting stuck. Then I'm just gonna, if you can see that, just insert it right in until it's all the way in there. And then I'm simply going to operate the handheld pump here, and I can feel the pressure of the ball. So this may take a couple minutes here, or a couple seconds. It's the neighbor's dog there. And one thing that's can be tough in deciding when your ball is adequately pumped up is, you know, how firm do I need it? And you don't want to get it too pumped up, but you also don't want it too flat. So one good way to test that is to see how your ball bounces just by holding it shoulder height away from you, letting it fall. It should bounce right back up to your waist. So let's see here how we're looking. I'm going to hold it shoulder width, and it bounces right about back up to my hip. So that's how we know the ball is it's got a pretty good amount of bounce to it. The other indicator here is I can press the ball and it has a little bit of give still, but not too much. It's pretty firm. Again, so it bounces right back up to my hip level if I drop it from shoulder length. That way I know I have pumped it up the right amount and it's ready to play with. If I had pumped it up more than I wanted to, there's an easy trick to releasing some of the air. I just simply unscrew the needle from the pump, and now the needle, if I stick it back in, I'm going to use a little spit again. If I stick that back in there, it'll actually let some of the air out. You can hear it there. So that's a way, I'm going to stop it. That's a way if I have overinflated my basketball, I can easily let some air back out and get it to the point that I want. I'm going to screw that needle back in there so I can re-inflate this. I'll show you the bounce test real quick after taking some air out. We're a little low. See, that doesn't get back to that only comes up to about my mid-thigh. So that's a little lower than I want it to be. So I'll go ahead and repeat that inflation process. Insert the needle. Give it a couple good pumps. till the pressure, a little more pressure than that. I want there to be some give to the ball, but not very much. About 2 pumps should do it. Pull the needle out, and I've got it back to where I want it. About the perfect amount of inflation. Bounces right back up to my hip. So that's my tutorial video there on how to inflate a basketball. And how do I stop this?